Andy, no state bigger than Arizona in all of this. 11 electoral votes in the college. It's an important state. It was in 2016. It is again in 2020 and again in 24. What are you feeling when you're at home? What are you hearing? What are you seeing?
Well, most of the folks that I talk to, even those who are outside of my comfort zone or echo chamber, they tell me that they have had enough of Joe Biden. Phoenix metro area had the highest gas prices in the country outside of hyper taxed California, where all of our goods are expensive. People are having trouble making ends meet. We're at the epicenter right now of the border gone awry. And so we've got communities in Arizona that their hospitals are overrun. So people are telling me they've had enough of Joe Biden. They're willing to take mean tweets back for good policy. And that's Donald Trump. And they believe that he's the guy that gave us a good economy, secure border, and actually rational international policy as well. So they're anxious to get out and vote for Donald Trump.
Right. Here's the thing. Bidenomics and the border, the two biggest things that people talk about. And those impact your state as a border state more than a lot of other places. But, they can feel the pain of the invasion in Chicago and New York City. But right there on the border, Lukeville and some other places, Yuma, the hospital there, full of people that are non-citizens, while the people that live in that community that are tax-paying American citizens don't have access. They can't get in. At what point do the people of Arizona reject these kinds of policies across the board and say, we're done with this?
Well, already, even today, I was getting communications from state legislators who are trying to figure out what they can and can't do because this administration it wants to hold individuals liable. Even the wacky leftist governor, Katie Hobbs, has sent a letter to Joe Biden saying, you're going to have to reimburse us for some of the costs that we're incurring with this out of control border. Previous governor, Janet Napolitano, also a hard lefty, also did the same to a previous administration. The point is, Arizona absorbs much of this. So when I hear Eric Adams say that New York's in trouble, I say go to Yuma, because you mentioned Yuma. There are times that if you're going to deliver a baby, you can go to the Yuma hospital. The maternity ward is filled with people who are not citizens of the United States, who are here illegally.
Right.
Same thing with the ER. We have people having to go to Phoenix and San Diego, which are 3 hours away, to get treatment for emergencies. So Arizona is on the front line. And don't forget, you've got the crime that's come with this, and the increased homelessness that comes with this, because there's not jobs for these people. And it used to be people would say, well, they're not staying in your state. They are staying in our state. We see it with the fentanyl, just like every other place. And so what I would tell you is Arizonans have had up to their eye teeth with this administration. And I'm looking forward to a change, and I believe it's going to be Donald Trump, and I'm looking for a restoration of Donald Trump policies on economy and border security for sure, and international security.